Welcome back! Welcome back to another run and bun stream, my friends. So we have 10 fights in total on Route 113. And I could cook 5 of them. So the rest of the fights we will probably do in the next stream. And yeah, we will collect some items, some stuff in this stream as well. But yeah, this time we will not forget. Okay, we can encounter without triggering the fight. I was checking that anyways. The only problem would be a gank, and then I have a problem. Okay, but yeah. And this time we are leading with Xatu. So yeah, we have some mons here that are really nice with a synchro. Like with a hasty synchro, and that is a Salazzle. What is the chance for Salazzle here, by the way? 10%. I mean, I take a Salazzle, especially if it's plus speed 1. Yeah. Murkrow was the highest chance. Stunky, Skorupi, Zoroark, Koffing, Houndoom, Salazzle. Salazzle 10%, Skuntank, Drapion, Yanmega, that was the lowest. Like Skuntank, Drapion, Yanmega, Toxel, and Toxicity, they are just like super low. The problem is I cannot weak you down, buddy. I can give you a U-turn, for example. That's fine. I can weak you down with U-turn a bit. That's a Venoshock, that's okay. Same burst, U-turn again. Dragon Rage. You have Dragon Rage, you asshole, okay. And Toxic already. Okay, we can't... Oh yeah, is this always, by the way... Ooh, dude, that was a mistake. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Let's go here. Good, can you stop toxing my fucking team? Okay, thank you very much. Asshole. Okay, let's straight up deactivate Repel. Or like activate, sorry. And we have a house here where we can, I think, yeah, rest up. I did that, I think. I remember that, okay. What are you doing, by the way? Oh, embargo, okay. Yeah, let's have a small look. 50% chance of hasty nature for sure. There is the hasty and there's the corrosion. I'm not sure if this is always corrosion. Yeah, this is a really nice one, dude. Really good speed, decent special attack. Yeah, we take this all day long. Like, IVs are generally like something like average. But just because of the plus speed, that is a really nice thing. Okay. We take this. And this is a really fast fire type as well. So, I have a fast fire type, basically. Because Arcanine is completely destruction. But this is on a different level. Like, fast. Like, this is way faster. Okay. Let's level this up pretty quickly. And then we will collect the items pretty quickly. Getting Flamethrower. And this is already a Salazzle as well, so we don't need to worry about the evolution. Not sure how it works actually in this. Anyways, we'll remove Flame Burst here. And I'm pretty sure... I don't think I need to check that, right? I don't think I need to check that, but I'm pretty... Like, I'm 99.9% sure that Encore is a scale. Just how I would now say the design is of that ROM hack without looking. Let's look. Yeah, Encore is just straight up the first scale move, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Torment, Swagger, Smog, yeah, okay, yeah. We are getting Sludge Bomb, Dragon Pulse on level 50, and so the moveset is basically, yeah, it's just nearly done. So I think the moveset will be Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, Toxic, and Encore, right? At some point. I will not use Encore scale now. But yeah, I think this is a really good Pokemon for sure. Especially with this IVs and with this nature. Yeah, having the Synchro Xatu is helping. If I remember that I can Synchro. That is also obviously a thing. Like, half of the time I'm just forgetting that. But yeah, sometimes it is not nice. So it would basically not be nice on every Pokemon in this route, but on a lot of Mon. So you need to make a decision. I think not like a hasty on coughing, for example. That would be a bit annoying. But yeah, I mean, you have Murkrow here, but it's not a fast Pokemon anyways, I would say. But yeah, Zoroark, for example, you want to have that there. Yeah, then this Salazzle. I think Drapion with plus speed is fine as well. Then it's a pretty fast Drapion. Yeah, so you have to make the decision here, and that's why we made the decision that we will go with Hasty. Yeah, but the biggest thing for me is always don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. So there's the Sharp Beak now. We got the Sharp Beak, and I think we should have one more gem, and we will pick that up pretty quickly. And if I still have something to pick up, I will just do it later, it's fine. We should have somewhere a gem here. Maybe on this side, because on this side we didn't have any trainers. Yeah, okay. The rock gem. We'll keep that for a while, for sure. Like, I don't think I will spend the gems like hell, but maybe I need to spend the gems anyway, so... For me, it is always important to reach the next part instead of thinking about, ooh, but what do I do in the E4 then? Yeah, okay, it makes sense. You think about the E4, but you don't need to think about the E4 if you wipe to fight in the mid game already or in the early game. Like, it doesn't make sense, I would say. Alright, what we're gonna do now is... just import my Salazzle, and we will continue our journey here. So, scripts. Wait, the scripting shit is fucking bugging. Yeah, okay, I got it. We got this. Yeah. Import. And there's the Salazzle. This is a really fucking fast one, dude. This is a really fucking fast one. Crazy. Okay, so the next fights, what we will have are, yeah, look, this is by fucking far my fastest mon. I will change the screen now so we can see the next fight. Basically, we will fight a Salazzle, lol. And yeah, this is my fastest mon right now, by fucking far. This is by fucking far my fastest mon right now. Like, we are outspeeding. Why is the sun up? What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. So you saw the team, and now we will prep the team for this fight. Or our team, better to say. So, I need to remove a move, by the way. Because I just checked it again. And I think I even used that on any fight. I'm not exactly sure. And I realized that this is a small amount of recoil. So the submission is still recoil in this. And it's basically 5 base power more than Brick Break. And I don't like that. Like, getting recoil is bad. That's it. We need to check something pretty quickly. Like, I will check something. I have done that, but I will still check it. Yeah, we have a fucking overkill on this book. Okay. So this is this, this is this, this is this. Okay, then let's set up a team. We have Arcanine in the team. We have Togedemaru. We have you. We have Dreadnought already in the team, and then we have this. And I already, because I knew that we will get the Sharp Beak somewhere here, because I saw that on the docks, I already also prepped with the Sharp Beak. So we can use that now. Sharp Beak. This is Cherry Berry. Are you Pecha Berry? You're just Pecha Berry, right? Yeah. Okay. You're just the Oranberry. You as well. You as well. Okay, yeah, I will change the move pretty quickly. Get the Brick Break for my goat. And Seed of Submission, because this is still a small amount of recoil. And it's just basically 5 base power more. Yeah, this can matter on some stuff. But on the Pokemon, we need that move right now. Low Kick is not doing any damage. Low Kick is doing, on most of the mons, really good damage. Low Kick is just based on the weight. And yeah, the problem is that this Pokemon is actually, yeah, the weight is just like nothing. So yeah, we technically could still hit the range, or we go Muscle Band and then we fake out Low Kick. There's a problem about that, and that's why I will not do that, I guess. I think there's a problem about that, not exactly sure, to be honest. Okay, check again. Cherry Berry, Pecha, Oran, Sharp Beak, okay. Let me set up the team exactly in the calc as well. So we exactly know what is going on. Dreadnought. We only fight against 4 mons, so we have obviously some backups here. Because most of the time you don't need 6 mons against 4 mons. But yeah. Okay. One more quick check. This is really important because we are not Limber. Yeah. Now we can do the first fight on the new route. Let's go! The break is over. So, my good friend Heliolisk with Hyper Voice, Thunderbolt, with Magnet Rise and Grass Knot. And this Pokemon is doing a ton of damage because it is holding a Life Orb. I was looking at my box, and just for 1 versus 1, Hitmonlee is the best. We don't even need to fake out, I will just still do it because we can. And this will always use Hyper Voice or Thunderbolt, and we never die to a crit here. And we always kill this with Brick Break now. As a Thunderbolt, we have the Cherry Berry for that. And we need to be careful with the Lumberries as well, of course. Yeah, we was never dead here, and we just Brick Break kill this. I guess because of the Life Orb, Low Kick would always kill. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that, but it's fine. I still don't think I will use Submission that much. So, it's fine. Yeah, there's a Salazzle because everything else in the bag is getting one-shotted and we are faster. So basically we have a fast kill on everything else. If I would give a Muscle Band, I have a fast kill on this, a slow kill on this as well. I think it's still Salazzle then, but yeah. We don't want to have any shenanigans. So we will go to Arcanine. Arcanine will beat this always riskless. This is Nasty Plot, HP Grass, Flamethrower and Sludge Bomb. And even if this would basically use a Nasty Plot here, it cannot kill my Arcanine. And Arcanine is slower, of course, but we always Klabushki this. We can see how much damage we will get. Sludge Bomb crit, yeah, there's a poison, that's completely fine. And because we have a fast 2-hit KO against that Pokemon in the back, like, nothing in the back is doing that much damage on me. But, yeah. We have a fast 2-hit KO against Kecleon as well, but the problem is that Dunsparce is also not doing much on me. This needs to be, I think, always Kecleon here. Yeah, there's a Kecleon. Would be maybe better to not go any item here, huh? No, I didn't thought about that. I think I would always maybe pivot to Dreadnought before, to make sure that this is not knock-offing my Sharpeak, because this can not knock off now. Yeah. That would be a bit bad for sure. So, this will change to a fighting type now. And will Drain Punch me because of protein. Yeah, and this is Drain Punch. Can Power Up Punch maybe as well. Because of setup AI. It would be completely fine. So, I just want to check. I don't think it matters anyways. So this is a fighting type. And we have the Sharpeak. I think Dual Wing Beat just completely destroys this. Yeah, this is so fucking dead, man. We don't even need to... Yeah, this is so fucking dead. Look at this. Completely klabushki this. Okay, so Raptor with a Sharpeak will be strong now for sure. And now we have the last Pokemon what wants to actually use some Mumbo Jumbo stuff here. So this is Headbutt, Roost, Glare and Coil. I think this can't coil because we have a fast kill even on that. So this can't coil. But I think this can use Glare still. And by seeing the moveset, we know that this wants to actually completely destroy us with flinches and stuff like that. Like Glare, Headbutt, Serene Grace, 60% chance for flinch. You know what? I will show you how to get completely fucked, okay? You fucking asshole. You want to flinch me, you want to actually destroy me, now you will get nuzzled. This is Lumberry, it doesn't really matter, but for the second one it will matter. Yeah, now, what you wanna do now? What you wanna do now? Give me a headbutt? Yeah, give me a headbutt. Take some recoil. Nuzzle again, just because we can. I don't even need to do that, basically. But I just want to show him who can actually be annoying as well. But we could also get here some flinches, some crits. But yeah, we have Iron Head. Okay, we even crit kill. I was about to say, let's see the para flinch here. Something like that, but yeah, whatever. Togedemaru, you have done your job for sure. Okay. We don't need to run completely back if we just want to heal our mons. If we want to poison and stuff like that, then we need to actually run super back. But that is not the case for the next fight. I'm pretty sure about that. So we can just heal up here. And change the team. Change the items. Oops. So, the good next fight. Only 3 months. And not hard for my box, I would say. Like, we have some small stuff to keep in mind. That's pretty important, to be honest. But outside of that, it's fine. Outside of that, it's completely fine. So, we have different options here. So, this is a team. 3 months. Crobat, Alola and Weezing-Galarian. So, what we're gonna do is we will just use Hamilton without an item here. Can also use an item, but then we will eat a knockoff on the switch in maybe. Does it really matter though? Most of the time it will not matter. Yeah, at least, yeah, we don't need the hard zone, that's the thing. Okay, you are in the team. I didn't check that, by the way, 1 second. Yeah, this is an overkill as well, dude. I didn't even check that. That's completely fine. I have some options here for sure. So we will just take Dreadnought. You're already in the team. Yeah, it's already in the team. Then we will just take you. And now, no item. You need Spearberry for sure. Don't want to get completely wrecked. And you, my friend. Get a Persenberry. Persenberry as well. And Oranberry. I'm pretty sure I'm sure about the switch in AI here in this fight. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's do the next fight. Fight number 2 on Route 113. It's here, right? So, no item. No item, Spearberry, Persenberry, Oranberry, and Persenberry. Okay. Alright, Crobat. It is most of the time a pretty good matchup in this Romek, probably, or like on at least on Arcanine Hisui because of the rock type. So this needs basically a fire coverage or a ground coverage to make us to make it dangerous here. This will always die to Rock Slide because this will use Brave Bird and get recoil plus life orb. So yeah, this Rock Slide here. That's why we don't need a damage item at all anyways. It's a decent amount of damage, but yeah. This is recoil, and good freaking night. Should be Alola Mug now, because we basically out-damage the Weezing with Flamethrower. And Weezing can't do anything, we are faster. But this needs to be exactly marked now. Yeah, that it is. And I think this can still knock off, because knockoff is highest damage. So I think this is even still knockoff, but that's why we are not holding an item here. So maybe... Oh. There is a curse on the switch in. This is most of the time fine, because we are not holding an item. So this is super slow. This is, I think, always fine. We will just Earth Power here. This is a 2-shot. This can't curse anymore. And this will now knock off. Yeah, and this is just free. Because we can't die to a crit here. So we just kill this. And we will always now bait Strange Seam. Yeah, this is always... This can be toxic, I guess. But we don't care about that, right? So we go here, and you will pick up your first kill now. There's a Stain Stream, and this is, I think, a 20% chance there's a critical hit, but that's not a problem. This can confuse, and we are faster, and just kill with Psychic. Okay. The other option was Magneton. Magneton kills with Flash Cannon as well. So you need to kind of basically hit this on the special side, because on the physical side, this is even plus Death Nature. This will never die, like, forget it. And the coverage moves are pretty nice for Steel Mons, because yeah, obviously you want to hit it with a Steel move, and most of the time with a Stab move, and yeah, it have Flamethrower. So you can't do that, and you need something to one-shot it, like Magneton, for example, because Magneton just one-shots. Flash Cannon is a really nice, but we don't have Flash Cannon right now with Lucario, so yeah, I don't know when we get that. Might take a bit. Okay. So let's have a look on the next one. Yeah, this is pretty fun, I would say. Yeah, this is pretty fun. There you fucking go. That is the team. And now we'll set up the team. We don't need to run back. We don't need to pre-damage or something like that. That's really nice. Who was that? I think Dreadnought, right? Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, that makes sense as well. Okay, so. Excadrill joining the party again. Then we have Torterra. Let's hope that my knowledge is right here again with a Switch AI. Should be fine. We have you as a backup, but I don't think we need you. We have you as well as a backup, I think, right? Yeah. No. This is enough. Okay. So we need a muscle band on my boy. On my Excadrill. Then we don't need an item on Torterra. We don't want to have an item on Torterra. Wait. Blah blah blah. Octillery is just a backup, huh? Yeah, come. Come on, Octillery. We don't need Donphan. Come in the team. You also need to think about always, even if we have a team with like 4 months only, if something goes wrong, we might need to sack something. We always need to bring fodder. Yeah, sounds rude, but it is what it is. You have to keep in mind it's a Hardcore Nuzlocke and something can always go wrong. So yeah, we need nothing on you, I think, right? We need to Brave Bird. Anyway, so we give a Citrus Berry. Depending on the HP. It should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. And now Dreadnought is getting an Oranberry as well. You are getting an Oranberry and nothing else needs an item here. Okay. Not missing anything, right? No. Okay. So. One small check in the calc. Dreadnought. Yeah, that should be safe. We don't need to pre-damage. I was thinking about pre-damage, but yeah, with the AI logic, we don't need to pre-damage at all. I'm pretty sure, and I want to actually see always also if this is right or not, because I also, of course, want to improve my knowledge in run and bun. And that should be fine. Completely overkill. That looks good. Cool. So I would say, let's go. So, we have this Pokemon Slowpoke as a lead, and this wants to set up a sticky webs. We will not let that happen. Muscle Band Ironhead will kill this Pokemon. And this should always bait in Licky. Yeah, exactly. Because everything in the back is just dead. So this needs to switch to this Pokemon basically. And now we will do some Torterra stuff here. We want to make sure that we are dead basically against the next Pokemon. We will growl this down. But we will make sure that this will die. This will always use now Double Edge because we are not holding an item. And the HP we need is Max Roll is enough. Max Roll is enough. No, I want to be on min roll. Yeah, otherwise it can Call Mind, I think. So that means when Torterra dies, Torterra needs to be under 68 HP. And then we will bait a fast kill from someone. So we will now use one Synthesize here. That's the next Double Edge. We are faster, so we can control that really good. Will EQ, this can crit kill, to be honest. So we will Giga Drain here. No, wait, this can't crit kill. I was looking at the wrong Pokemon. It's whatever. It's fine. Now we can actually crit kill this. So we will growl, just growl, nothing else. Just growl. This will just use Double Edge anyways. Double Edge is highest PP because it's on slot 1 as well. So this will not run out of Double Edge anyways. 82 HP. Now we just growl one more time. Okay. 58 is for sure enough, but I think this is not killing, so I need to actually synthesize here. We'll synthesize one time here. We can growl this down. We can kill this basically whenever we want right now. Whenever. This will always die now. Okay, and the HP we need is 68. The moment we are on 68 HP, we can just kill it with EQ. $82. Yeah, that's enough. And now we just kill this with EQ. Okay, EQ kills. From this point, yeah, 40%. This is always dead here. And this will always bait now in because we are like dead to both mons basically. Like at least Appletoon sees a kill with a Dragon Pulse as well right now. But that is a slow kill and Alchemy is a fast kill, so this should always go Alchemy now. Or a fast kill, Mystical Fire. There you fucking go. So this can't Call Mind or Exit Armor on the switch in. And we will go to my Dreadnought. So. There it is. My Dreadnought is faster. My Dreadnought have a fast 2-hit KO with Liquidation on this Pokemon. So this can again not Call Mine or Exit Armor. It needs to exactly use Draining Kiss here. We go to Excadrill. completely fine. We kill this with Iron Head. We are faster. Destroy this. Now we have the last Pokemon. We have a fast 2-hit KO on this as well. But we can, I think, die to a crit here. We will never stay in. And this can lead seed on the switch in, I think. It doesn't really matter. So this is lead seed or apple exit. It's completely fine. Both moves are completely fine. We don't care. Yeah, it's lead seed, it's completely fine. Not sure about lead seed, by the way, if lead seed can miss. There's like some changes, like Gen 8 mechanics, or like generally run and bun. Like, for example, Toxic with Poison Mon can't miss. Electric Mons will always hit with Thunder Wave, stuff like that. Yeah, we will kill this now with Brave Bird. We don't need a damage item. And this is just Klabushki. This has a Staffberry, but this will just like die, so... Okay. And that is this fight as well done so. Okay. So. For the next fight we don't need to pre-damage, right? No. This is really cool, by the way, I think. This is really cool. I think this is pretty cool. There are some mons what are really threatening in this fight, I would say. But I would say we have a pretty good solution for that. I think I actually want to go poison my mon, yeah. That is better. That is better. I mean, it doesn't really matter though. Because we don't get damage anyways, so we don't need to do that. We don't get damage anyways. We don't need to pre-poison, because we don't get damage with this Pokemon anyways. So, yeah, let me just show you the team in a second, before I really set up the team. So you can see which team, or, yeah, what is the team from the AI. And... here we fucking go. So we have 3 mons only, but they are actually pretty hard to manage if you don't think about, yeah, about some small stuff. I think we have a pretty good management here, and we should be pretty fine. And with that said, we have Mian Chao. And I'm pretty sure it's not possible. If this is possible, I checked the AI doc. So I'm pretty sure it's not possible. If this is possible somehow, then yeah, this is really bad. But I think we should be in range anyways, so I don't think this will happen. So, yeah. Maybe I don't even give Citrus Berry here, yeah. I think not giving a Citrus Berry is better. Not giving a Citrus Berry is better, so just give nothing actually to this Pokemon. Yeah. The other mons will get Oran Berry. Like basically every other Pokemon will get Oran Berry here. And I think this is really interesting. Because you can kinda abuse that, because you know exactly what the AI will do. Or you can at least find out what the AI will do. So yeah. Okay. 2 more fights. And then in the half of this route is done as well. Okay, there it is. So this is Sugarberry. Sugarberry is a Viper, but this is only a poison type in this. This is not Sterling Silver or any ROM hack where we have typing changes. So this is only a poison type, and this just dies to Psychic. I actually think Sigilyph, even that was a mistake, wrong room and stuff like that, this Pokemon is actually not bad. That back sprite is kinda lul, I would say. I don't know. It looks cool, kinda as well. and there is the Greninja. So, this Greninja basically is a dark water mon, okay? And this have protein. And the cool thing about that is that this have low kick, acrobatic, gunk shot, and water shuriken. So this will exactly, because that's the highest damage move, use now gunk shot on me, change the form, get the poison type, and use a gunk shot. We never die to a crit, and that means we will just use Psychic and kill this Pokemon as well. We would not kill, we can't hit this usually, because it's a dark type. But now, because it's changed to a poison type, and we are never died to a crit, we got the poison. We never, ever are in trouble here. And yeah, there is a Greninja gone. This is really cool, I would say. Sigilyph is getting a 2 07s for the AI here. And that is actually the most threatening Pokemon, I would say. But yeah, that's why I didn't give... Ooh, this is close, I think, huh? No, it's not close, okay. We are Gucci. So I'm not exactly sure about Final Gambit. I know and I read something about that the AI is not calculating the damage from Final Gambit. And that means it's like Explosion. But I'm not sure it can use it as a last mon, okay? So I don't want to risk that. And we are showing a kill with Bug Buzz right now. So it will not go for anything else. I would really hard believe. But if this is something else like Final Gambit, then it's a problem. I saw something in the AI doc, let me just check that again, that if the AI mon is faster and has strictly higher current health, then it is on +8, the score. So this can actually go for this move instead of highest damage. But because of the AI, yeah. So what is the thing is that the AI having a killing move here right now with Bug Buzz. But that means it can't use that. And it should be exactly Bug Buzz now. And this is Life Orb as well. Sticky Hold Life Orb. So this is doing also a lot of damage. Okay. We will go now to Hitmonlee. And the thing about a Final Gambit is that it is doing more and more damage. The more HP this Pokemon actually basically have. But it will get recoils. So there's a critical hit, it's fine. We take that, we take the fucking special defense drop. We take it like a boss, okay? We take it. Now you take my fake out. Okay, this should be always Focus Blast. I don't think this will Final Gambit here. Even if this will do Final Gambit, it's completely fine because the HP is dropped and this will not kill my Xatu here. Okay, there's a Focus Blast. Again, one more nice and juicy drop for the HP. So Final Gambit is even doing less damage now. This is always Bug Buzz again. So we will go to my Mienshao. Mienshao is actually getting a lot of damage from Bug Buzz on a crit. But we have Regenerator. There is the Final Gambit. Okay, so it can actually go for Final Gambit actually. It's possible. But because it is not that healthy anymore, it was not dangerous. Not sure this can crit, by the way. But I think at this point we was even fine against a crit. Not exactly sure this can crit, but I don't think so. I think this is flat damage. This is basically the damage what the current HP is from the Pokemon. Ah, asshole. Okay, one more fight. I would say we could manage this fight pretty good, pretty decently. And yeah, one more fight for the stream, and then we are done so for this. And then I will prep the next 5 fights, and after that, not in the next stream, pretty likely, we will have the boss fight against Vito. What is the level cap for? So after that, the level cap will increase, and we will have a new story. Not a new story, but yeah. For me, it is something new at least. Okay, so we have a risk here in this fight, by the way. I cannot avoid that. And if this will happen, my one Pokemon will die. That's it. And it's actually a Pokemon what I don't want to lose. But I will talk about the problem, and then I will talk about what would be the counterplay. And the problem is the counterplays are way more risky. Okay? The counterplays are way more risky, so that's why I will just take that risk. And we are dealing with this team now. So this is the last fight. We have Ninetales, Mamoswine, Shiftry, and Typhlosion. Sun will be up because of Ninetales. And remember, in this game, we can't remove the weather. So this will be up for the entire fight, okay? We have, as a lead, Arcanine. Arcanine as a lead because it is my best lead. Just basically against this Pokemon. Everything else is just getting wrecked. With a Chesto Berry. Yeah. Then we have Flygon. We have Dreadnought. We have Caracosta. We have Torterra. And we have Staraptor. So this team will be able to beat this fight. It will always beat this fight, but one Pokemon can die, okay? Nothing else will happen. That Pokemon can just die, that's it. But nothing else will happen. So, Oramberry here. Oramberry here. Oramberry here. Oramberry here. Oramberry here. And we're good to go. That's it. We don't need anything else here. Plan is straightforward. But there's a small risk I can't avoid, and I will talk about that. And I will also talk about the counterplays. And in my opinion, the counterplays are just not good enough. So, yeah. Again, Chesto Berry. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, last fight for the stream. And that should be this fight. I will talk from here. I don't want to run into a double battle. I don't think this is... Because I think the next fight is a double battle. So I think this is not a fight. But I will just start from here because I'm paranoid. And yeah. So Ninetales with Drought, Perma Drought. What is faster basically than... Yeah, a lot of stuff. So what I could technically do is Encore this. Because, yeah, that was a possibility into Solar Beam. Yeah, but I didn't knew basically that I will have that option. But that was an option I could do basically. I don't know exactly right now that this would change anything. Because I need to actually change the entire line. Okay, so that lead, I think that could be a possibility. Bait, guaranteed Solar Beam, lock this into Solar Beam. Then I need to scale Encore. Okay, I need to actually scale Encore. So what we're gonna do here is we will use Rock Slide. Okay, this have Hypnose, and that's why we need to hold a Chesto Berry here. It's straight up going for Solar Beam. It's fine. That my Hamilton gets a lot of damage already, but that's okay. Okay, we are seeing a fast kill on Mamoswine. This can't switch to Mamoswine. Even Mamoswine is doing that much damage. And I'm pretty sure about that this is straight up Shiftry. Even we are seeing a slow kill on Shiftry as well. And Shiftry is basically the small fiction in this fight. I would call it still small. Even I don't like to do stuff like that. The problem is nothing in my team can really consistently beat this. And this have Explosion. This Pokemon have Explosion, and Explosion crit kills even my Arcanine. So I can't stay in. Yeah? And Arcanine is just way more important. So this will always use Solar Blade here. Yeah, this is always Solar Blade or Explosion. The chance for Explosion is really, really, really low. Probably something like 2.5%. We have to risk that, because Flygon is the only Pokemon what can beat this, and if this is Explosion, Flygon dies. But at least Shiftry will die as well. So this is Solar Blade, and we are never dead to Solar Blade crit. That's really important to keep in mind. Okay. I am honest, I was not too worried about that. If this happens, it's okay. There is the crit! So we are seeing the crit. But we are not seeing the explosion, and yeah, imagine this would be a crit on my Arcanine now with any other move. Like, I think Solar Blade even kills my Arcanine as well. So, no. I completely... I refuse. I refuse to lose my Arcanine. Hemi is just a really strong Pokemon. Flygon is a strong Pokemon as well. But yeah. We have first impression, and this will always kill this now. Some other stuff, yeah, like I can see maybe with the Encore scale it's possible. But yeah, first impression will kill this now. We don't need to worry about anything anymore. Okay. There's a Typhlosion. This is Choice Scarf Typhlosion with Eruption, by the way. Good news is we have pretty good counters for that, okay? We go to Dreadnought. Dreadnought is basically, yeah, not basically, it is Shell Armor. And it is doing a ton of damage, by the way. We will Rock Slide one time. Look at this. This is 4 time resisted, by the way. Okay? 4 fucking time resisted. So we will Rock Slide here. We can crit kill this. This is fine if this happens. We are completely fine if we crit kill this. Okay, this is Aqua Jet range. We are not dead right now. The problem is that we are betting random moves in the next turn if we stay in. We need to switch out here. Yeah, we need to switch out and use Aqua Jet now with my Caracosta. Even if this crits, it's okay. This is also 4 time resisted, by the way, but we have minus special defensive. Oh yeah, it's not doing any damage anymore. I forgot that. Cool. Yeah, I forgot that this is not doing any damage anymore. Okay, this is really nice. Yeah, true. The lower the HP from Typhlosion is, the yeah, obviously, this is just vanilla eruption. Good night. I didn't even check that, to be honest. I didn't even check that, if eruption was changed. I just know it's 150 baseball step move. Yeah, this should be always EQ here. There should be consistent EQ now here. This can even use rocks maybe, but it's seeing with some rolls a kill. Rocks are completely okay, I guess. We go to Staraptor here. Rocks are kinda okay. Oblivious is completely fine. We don't mind. There are the rocks, okay. So how bad is this? We get rocks damage, and then we get an Ice Shard. And this is Icicle's crash. So rocks damage is 25% from my health. Now we need to do some small math, because it could be the chance that we are full life. 50-50 chance, but yeah, we got a Solar Beam, and if we get a crit, it gets a bit more spicy for sure. So there was the rocks as well, even seeing a kill. So yeah, you need to show a kill with every roll. Yeah, I should stay in Dreadnought, but it's fine. It's okay. So 25% HP will I lose. So this is exactly 41 HP. That means I'm on 81 HP left. Icicle Crash Crit is 34.7%. We can die to this. We can die now to Icicle Crash Crit and to Ice Shard Crit. Oh, I don't have other play here right now, to be honest. I don't have other play, to be honest. So this is basically a double crit now. I don't kill this with close combat. Yeah. And this is always Icicle Crash. This is fucking overkill here. Wait, can this Ice Shard? Wait a second. This is Icicle Spear. Let's force the Ice Shard. Yeah, I have an idea. We go Caracosta, force the EQ. Caracosta is never dead. To Icicle Crash. Yeah, and we have also the berry. We force the EQ, go to Raptor, get the rocks damage, force the Ice Shard. That should work. With that I can avoid the double crit on Hemi, I think. There's the Icicle Crash. Really fine. This is guaranteed EQ. We will get... Wait, I think I'm calculating with crit, right? Ice Shard, yeah, this will not Ice Shard. I need to do it 2 more times, dude. And I think that gets spicy. Technically, I think I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, Staraptor will get 25% damage now from... rocks. Intimidate is not working anyways. There's the EQ. So this is again Icicle Crash. This is not Ice Shard range. So I need to do it 1 more time and then I'm in Ice Shard range. And if this crits, we are still not baiting Icicle Crash. So we are safe. Even we are getting rocks damage. There's the Icicle Crash. Yeah. Berry. This is always EQ again. I think Torterra was completely useless in this team building, so I should bring something else. So this is EQ again. And that is Ice Shard. That should be Ice Shard. Yeah, every roll sees a kill and I'm faster. This is a slower mon what sees a kill with a prio. It should be Ice Shard here. Come on, show me Ice Shard. Show me Ice Shard! Yes! Boom! Okay! And this needs to exactly use Ice Shard again, because I have a fast kill on this. Asshole! Flamethrower. Even minus special attack, we don't fucking care. This is Oblivious, not Thick Fat, and yeah, we got... Oh my... Okay, but I think pretty decently steered out of that in the end. So my Hemi doesn't die to a double crit. Yeah, you can already see how important Hemi for me is. That I'm not risking too much on that Pokemon. At least I try. Okay! We are done. Whew. But I like that kind of. Even my blood pressure was pretty high middle of the fight, but still, this is something I still like. Okay, this is something I still like. For some reason, I don't know why Torterra is in the team. There could be like way more other mons, like yeah, making it better. I don't know. But I think most of the mons are just getting wrecked against these 2 moves anyway, so... The only thing I could do is basically fake out or something like that with my Togedemaru, but Togedemaru gets a ton of damage from Icicle Crash. So yeah, you need to account crits. Well, example, me and Chow can't switch in. Let me just check again. Paracosta. Yeah, it was seeing a kill with like 2 rolls or something like that with EQ. And it banned for Stealth Rocks. But yeah, that's the reason And then that's the reason why you want to show a kill with every roll. That's the reason. Okay. But now we are done. Thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next stream.